President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he has done his best. ADC looks like they were not really prepared for what was coming. We have succeeded in getting all the 30 governors out of the 36 we have in the federation that they must win the election. If you have 30 million membership registration.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Fresh Talk Media. Today we have something really interesting to talk about as usual. Without wasting any much of your time, let me introduce you to Mr. Clem, who is our political analyst and public affairs analyst at the same time, in case you don't know. Mr. Clem, happy to have you once again. So, without wasting any much of our time.
Thank you.
There is this thing I would like to ask you. You can see recently the INEC requirements for registration and being a candidate in the 2027 election will require you to register your members, the members of your party online, the candidate, the members, everybody needs to have an online portal where everyone has been registered. And Peter Obi, it looked like it was not going to be feasible because time is actually running out. They don't have much time left because APC and their party, the members, they've all started this a long time ago, and no one knew what they were planning until this INEC requirements surfaced. So right now, Peter Obi has still insisted in participating and getting ADC members enrolled into this online so that everyone will have a digital membership on the ADC platform. Does it mean that he don't want to give up? That irrespective of whatever plan they have on ground, he must be on the ballot. He is claiming that APC is doing everything to make sure he does not appear on the ballot for presidential election 2027. What do you think about his claims? Do you think it's true? Do you think the reason INEC brought out this digital membership is because they don't want Peter Obi to appear as a presidential candidate?
Anyway, thank you for having me, John. The APC and the ADC, their names sound similar.
Similar, indeed.
ADC and the PDP and the APC, these are political parties. Why the INEC you mentioned is the umpire. As the law stated it, INEC is not supposed to be a partisan in any election they are conducting, being the umpire. But this very electoral act that President Tinubu signed into law last month, you know that sometimes people, all attention were just mail on the electronic transfer of result. IREV. People's attention were all mail on the means of transferring the results
of the election
online. We want our results transferred. They were not looking into the horizontal, line by line, all the things that made up that very electoral act amended 2026. INEC demanded for digital membership registration of all the members of the political parties.
Of every party.
Now, APC, they know what is coming. They have their information. APC have been doing this, and in fact, I believe they have concluded their membership enrollment, digital, before now, when they came out to tell you that they have registered almost 30 million people, which I told you last time, said that means APC indirectly is telling us that they must win the election. If you have 30 million membership registration, that means only the party members can vote the president to become the winner of the election. So that's, by the way, anyway, that's politics. But right now, ADC, they got it and they got the information. It looks like INEC don't want them to be at the ballot to contest the election. Yes, in one way, it may be true. In the other way, it may not be true.
Why?
Because they are politicians and these are political parties. You must find a reason, and the opposition party for that matter, you must find a reason to give when you are not meeting up with what is on ground. Because right now, there's no time. Election is coming up around January next year. So you see that we barely have like 7-8 good months for you to do a campaign that will bring you to power. In the next couple of weeks, 2 months, 3 months from now, primary election will start based on the INEC
calendar.
Electionary calendar 2027.
Electoral calendar, yeah.
By June, parties should have their representatives, candidates, who they will be able to, profile for the election. So ADC looks like they were not really prepared for what was coming. That's why they're now saying that this is a planned attempt by the APC in connivation with the INEC to defranchise them, not to participate in the election. But coming to what Peter Obi said, Peter Obi, during the time of his own revitalization of his own digital registration membership with ADC,
Yeah.
he made it categorically clear that he must be at the ballot, that APC and the federal government is doing everything possible for him not to contest the election. It's not that there's anything. And he boasted, that was in Anambra State, with Igbo language, that you have succeeded in getting all the 30 governors out of the 36 we have in the federation. And you have almost all the senators. You have almost all the House of Rep members. Both the people that won the election under the platform of Labour Party, most of them, 90% of them, have jumped ship and joined APC. He said there is no problem. You have the governors, you claim that you have done well, let the free and fair election take place. Let Nigerians see who will be able to clinch the ticket to become a president. So he's very confident of himself. But the truth of the matter is this: President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he has done his best. He has really done his best.
His best in what aspect? In governing Nigeria, in making lives better for Nigeria, or in his best in grabbing all the 36 governors?
In grabbing the governors.
30 out of 36
30
governors.
out of the 36 governors. And more may still go.
Before the election.
Before the election. More may still join him. That's why I said that he has done his best. But in terms of delivering democratical structure, governance that will relieve Nigerians out of the quiet matter, the way we find ourselves today, the situation we find ourselves today in Nigeria is not thing to write home about. It has never changed from the time he came into power. Rather, it became worse from what President what do you call him? The late Mohammed Buhari left. Nigerians, we are crying. Nigerians, we are not happy during the time of government of Muhammad Buhari. But this is something else. This is extreme. Nothing is working in the country. Insecurity is very massive. Hunger everywhere. Absolutely nothing can be shown to be working.
I agree with you.
Nothing can be shown to be working. If Nigeria being a country that reward politicians based on their work, based on their stewardship, I don't see any reason President Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be returning to power. During the campaign 2022-2023 election, he campaigned and he boasted that he will give Nigerians electricity. If he cannot do it, if he cannot be able to give us electricity, that when he come back again for election, that we should not vote for him. This is not coming from a spokesman or representative. No, these were words coming from the president then as the candidate of APC.
In 2023.
In 2022-2023 general election. Those are his words. That if he cannot give us electricity, we should not vote for him when he comes back again to seek for our votes.
And now this is what we get.
And this is what we have right now. We don't have electricity. And they are busy trying to cajole people, bring all kind of politics, but it's left for Nigerians to decide.
But let me come in, Mr. Clem. Do you think this impromptu plan, rushing to achieve this online digital membership for ADC party, do you think they will be able to achieve that large number of registration
within the shortest time?
Within this short period of time? And do you also think this can, in a way, affect the chances of Mr. Peter Obi getting into the ballots by 2027 for presidential candidates?
Yes, they can achieve that. I think they have started already, so they don't have a choice. It's not an issue of who want to allow them or who don't want to allow them. That is the Electoral Act 2026. It's the law. So INEC is not doing things on their own. INEC is saying that they are following what is the laid down rules from the amended Electoral Act 2022.
Okay.
Which is part of you must submit digital registration of your party members. It is part of the law. So if they fail to do it, another person will sue them to court and sue INEC to court and demand for their candidate to be dropped. The person can get the victory at the end of the day. So they don't have a choice than to start whichever way they will do it, they should go ahead and do it.
But if I may ask once again, we are in 2026. If this Electoral Act was amended as of 2022-2023, why did ADC not take it serious? Why is it looking like they are taking unawares right now?
Well,
are they not aware of this?
They cannot say that they are aware or they are not aware. Let me ask you, the time the new INEC chairman was appointed, did we know who appointed him?
No.
What we just hear that the presidency released an information that the new INEC chairman is also person.
Absolutely.
So Nigeria did not contribute in the appointment of the guy. If I thought that is a position that he can campaign and he would tell Nigerians what he would do, then people will question him. But only him and the president had a meeting. Whichever way they did it, Nigerians don't know. So whatever agreement they have made before he was accepted to become the chairman of the INEC, is only two of them can tell. So if I thought that these things has been going on before now and the ADC as a party, they don't know. Probably they were kept unaware. Okay? They were kept unaware. There's a chance it never been part of our electoral act that you must submit electronic means of registration of your membership for you to qualify for election. It wasn't part of our electoral act before. So this one was introduced this very year. And the P2B you mentioned, having a confidence of running for an election, yes, he can run for an election, he can defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu, there's no two ways about that. But he will first of all get the ADC ticket. So I don't really know the plans behind the ticket of ADC and how they are planning it. He wants first of all get the ADC ticket, then before he can be able to challenge Mr. President in the national election.
So that's where we have to wait for him.
We have to wait for him because he have Atiku to contend there, you have Rotobe Amichu to contend there. Those are the ones who will know right now. Chukwemeka Nwajoba some time ago declared his interest too. That's about 4 right now, plus P2B, now 5. So if you added all these people, either 4 or 5 of them in the basket, then they have to come and choose whoever they're going to face Mr. President.
He's going to
so if up to him, up to ADC as a political party, if they choose him, then he will not come out and face the president. Then Nigerians will choose whoever is going to be the best among the both.
There's a whole lot going on, a whole lot. Honestly, 2027, it's not going to be easy. What do you think, dear viewers? A whole lot is going on. It looks like it's getting tougher as we are proceeding in this whole 2027 presidential election. Who is going to win this election? The current president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, or someone else? Please drop your thoughts in the comment section. It's becoming more challenging for Peter Obi, who is insisting that he must be on the ballot for 2027. We shall see how it will end. Please let me know your thoughts and your views on this issue. This is Fresh Talk Media. Please subscribe to this channel if you haven't. Like this video and share with your friends. We'll see you again in our next one. Bye for now.